I'm happy to join the roundtable led by Professor McConaughey on Kabbalah in contemporary Israeli society. Unfortunately, I could not attend physically due to a last-minute constraint. I hope to see you all face-to-face soon. In the next 10 minutes, I will briefly explain my current research and provide 3 examples from it. Kabbalistic concepts carry many times political significance. For example, the forces of evil are called the kings of Edom who died. The biblical figures of Esav and Ishmael symbolize Christianity and Islam, reflecting the political reality of Jews under these regimes. The 10 Sefirot include crown, kingship, and also strength, Gvura, and eternity, Netzach, sometimes associated with war and victory. While Jews live scattered without sovereignty, Kabbalistic study focused on the individual's relationship with the divine, influencing the divine system, strengthening it, and bringing abundance to the world. With the establishment of the State of Israel, it became possible to apply Kabbalistic doctrines to political reality. First and foremost, the land of Israel, Sefirat Malchut. To explain Jewish sovereignty in Kabbalistic terms and influence this reality using Kabbalistic justifications. My research focuses on the intersection between Kabbalistic thought and political ideology in Israel within Orthodox streams. To illustrate this, I chose 3 figures who engage in Kabbalah, addressing Israel's reality with Kabbalistic tools. These figures represent different sectors within Israeli Orthodoxy. So the first one, Rabbi Menachem Fuhrman, was a religious Zionist leader who embodied contradictions. He was the rabbi of the Tekoa settlement, but also promoted peace between Jews and Palestinians. He believed religion was the key to peace, or in his words, the source of the solution, not the problem. My research shows the Zohar, a central Kabbalistic text from the 13th century, played a crucial role in his life. Fuhrman maintained close relations with several Hamas leaders. My research proved that the justification for these connections was derived from the Zohar on Parashat Bo, where evil is presented as an ontological entity to be deeply understood. The words come to Paro, Bo el Paro, mean one must enter Paro, the symbol of impurity, to learn its ways and thoughts. The Zohar in Parashat Bo, as you can see in front of you, also speaks about giving evil a gift, offering, to divert its attention and escape its impact. Additionally, according to Zohar Bo, it is essential to recognize the existence of evil, come to terms with it, and satiate its appetite. Rabbi Fuhrman said, and I'm quoting, God sends Moses again and again to the king of evil to talk to him, to talk. Again, come, shuv bo, again, come, many times. Redemption, liberation from darkness is done through constant negotiation with the darkness. End of quote. Fuhrman saw Hamas as evil and believed it was important to meet with them and understand their mentality and religious motives. He believed he could offer a religious compromise acceptable to them and prevent bloodshed. The Zohar, Bo el Paro, come to Paro, was the basis for these meetings with Hamas. The second example is Rabbi Yisrael Eliyahu Weintraub, a Kabbalist in the Lithuanian Haredi community, following the Vilna Gaon tradition. My research shows that Erev Rav, the biblical mixed multitude who joined the people of Israel during the Exodus, So this term Erev Rav was central to his view of the state of Israel. In the Bible, Erev Rav is neutral, but Midrash and Halacha blame the Erev Rav for the golden calf. In Kabbalistic literature, especially Tikkunei Zohar, Erev Rav are demonic, reincarnating to cause Israel's trouble in exile. Tikkunei Zohar, a part of the Zohar, says redemption depends on destroying the Erev Rav, allowing the people of Israel to cleanse itself for the Messiah. One source says the wicked in Israel are Erev Rav, divided into 5 types according to their sins. In exile, they rule Israel, but God will annihilate them in the end of days. Based on these sources, Rabbi Weintraub saw the state of Israel as ruled by Erev Rav in the last, worst exile, the Zionist exile. After it ends, redemption begins. Surprisingly, Weintraub rejoiced in the state of Israel's success, believing the Erev Rav are meant to succeed as part of the divine plan, being rewarded in this world to reach hell in the next. When the state of Israel as Erev Rav receives its full heavenly reward, it will be destroyed and redemption will start. To cope with the Zionist exile, Weintraub suggested retreating into Batei Midrash, traditional Jewish houses of study, where religious texts are examined and discussed, which he called Noach's Ark. He saw Zionism as a flood, Mabul, of sins, and the Beit Midrash as the protecting ark. Many Jews align with Erev Rav and face destruction, according to Weintraub, while those in the Noach Ark will be saved. Weintraub's joy at Israel's success, albeit with some reservations, parallels evangelical support for Israel. In both cases, success is seen as a means to the final stage, receiving the Messiah or facing destruction, but Professor Inbari can elaborate much better than I can on this. The last example, Rabbi Yitzchak Ginsburg, connected to Chabad Hasidism, wasn't born in a religious house, became religious, became Orthodox, a Baal Tshuva, leads an independent movement, connected to Chabad, yes, but yet independent in Israel. He's known as the rabbi of extreme right-wingers and is respected among the Hilltop youth. Professor Inbari and others have written about Ginsburg. I will focus on a new element from recent years in his method that I'm researching. Recently, Ginsburg declared a revolution, Mahapecha, to hasten the Messiah's coming, rooted in the Kabbalistic view of the convert. According to some Kabbalistic sources, a convert carries a Jewish soul that fell into a non-Jewish body due to a heavenly tragedy. This soul yearns to escape and leads the person to convert and join the people of Israel. This concept ties to the theme of lost sparks, falling into impurity during a divine catastrophe before creation called the shattering of the vessels or the destruction of the worlds. For the Messiah to appear, Ginsburg believes Jewish souls in non-Jews must be redeemed and converted. However, Jews are not supposed to preach conversion to teach Torah, definitely not Hasidism and Kabbalah to non-Jews. Ginsburg proposes an antinomian approach, teaching Torah, teaching Kabbalah to non-Jews to awaken any Jewish spark within them, prompting a desire to convert. Rabbi Ginsburg tries to justify this revolution within halachic terminology, but acknowledges its novelty. Hence, the title revolution. He believed the presence of Jews in the land of Israel necessitates this move. Each example uses Kabbalistic models and concepts to approach reality, whether encouraging conversion, meeting with Hamas leaders, or engaging in a spiritual struggle against the state of Israel. These encounters are the focus of my research. I will soon submit 2 articles for review, one on Ginsburg's conversion revolution, and the other on the Kabbalistic foundation behind Fuhrman's meetings with Hamas. I look forward to your feedback and seeing you soon. Thank you, Professor McConaughey, for the invitation. Your project is significant in both Israel studies and Kabbalah research. Thank you, Professor Inbari and Professor Feldman. Thank you all.